Hello and welcome to this Speak Out Upper Intermediate Unit 4.3 Vocabulary Abilities presentation. We will talk about abilities using a wider range of vocabulary. We'll have a practice activity and give you some hints and tips for further study and practice. If we look at the meaning of ability, the Cambridge Dictionary lists it as this: noun, countable or uncountable, the physical or mental power or skill needed to do something. Of course, you've studied this in previous units and courses with these kinds of structures. The examples on screen I'm sure you're very familiar with. Remember, of course, that manage to gives the extra meaning of requiring some extra effort or something that is difficult to achieve. But in this unit, we're going to look at specific abilities. Look at the list of words below. Which words do you know that are similar? How do you think you use them in a sentence? Pause the video here for a few moments and consider how to use these words. To be in great shape means to be fit and healthy. But it doesn't just talk about the human body. We can also use this to talk about other things such as machines and even projects or plans. Inventive, good at thinking of new and original ideas. The know-how, this is a noun. The know-how, practical knowledge or ability of something. Cool-headed, sometimes written with a hyphen, sometimes written as one word. The ability to stay calm and think clearly. To be good with something, good with my hands, good with words, etc. And that means just being skillful using that object, so skillful using my hands. A carpenter is good with their hands. An author is good with words. A good sense of humour, a good ability to understand funny things and make good jokes. To understand human nature, to know the way that humans behave. A sharp mind, to be clever, but also to be able to understand things quickly. Notice that skillful here uses the British English spelling, but the American English spelling is also common. Here's a first activity to practice this vocabulary. Pause the video and we'll go through the sentences one by one. The project is in great shape. So this is giving the other meaning of the word, that it doesn't just talk about the human body. We can use it to talk about things being in good condition generally. So of course that can be the human body or anything such as a project or a machine. The know-how to do something. Notice the collocation here. A good sense of humour. She is good with children. Pilots must be cool-headed. He's a very inventive author. So he doesn't just use the same storylines, but he creates new and interesting ideas. A sharp mind, to have a sharp mind, so he can find the solutions quickly. Understand human nature. And number 9 gives us the other use of to be in great shape, whereas it does describe the human body, to be fit and healthy. Think about how we can change this vocabulary to expand the range of uses. A good sense of humour. We can also use a bad sense of humour, a wonderful sense of humour, a strange sense of humour, or even a sick sense of humour. To be in great shape, bad shape, good shape, amazing shape, etc. Cool-headed. The opposite, of course, is hot-headed. So instead of being calm and thinking clearly, if you are hot-headed, you make spontaneous decisions without thinking it through. The comedian has a sick sense of humour. His jokes about people suffering are in bad taste and offensive. Your car is in bad shape. The engine sounds like it will explode. My sister is hot-headed. She saw a kiss in a text message on her boyfriend's phone, broke up with him immediately. But the message was from his mother, so she wasn't calm. She was hot-headed. Some ideas for further study and practice. My English Lab. Unit 4.3, Vocabulary on Abilities. And of course the course book on page 50. To practice, you can make your own sentences with the new vocabulary, but make the sentences about people you know. By making vocabulary personal in those personal sentences, you can connect to the meaning more easily, and this helps you remember them. Speaking. Say the sentences from the practice and your own sentences with a loud voice. Record it, play it back, check your pronunciation. Thank you very much for watching and good luck with your studies.